Well, a bit of a wait, but picked up 2.5 litres of my bourbon, my corn moonshine, and I'm just about to put that through the still and break it down. I had a bit of an issue with my corn mash, and obviously didn't separate the solids from the liquid. Basically my first time, and I ended up burning a little bit. There was a few burnt bits on the bottom of the still, but not too bad. I didn't damage the still, and there's no burn smell or even taste in here. So fortunately I probably got it just in time. So lesson learnt. Yeah, filter. That's the name of the game. So anyway, I've cleaned the pot, ready to rock and roll. So I'm just going to pour that in. Another one of those. Yep. So here we go. In there, like, oh, mate, get that in there. Now, I will. I'll put just probably about half a litre of water in there, maybe a litre. Yeah, and see how I go. It magically appeared. Oh, I'll just put a smidgen of that in there. Just a little bit more. There we go. A litre. Just to let you know, it's late. So anyway, I'm going to, fire in the hole, see how we go. So bear with me for a minute. I'll just lock it down. Excuse me. And get that around there. Straighten her up. Get the old heater firing up while I'm locking it down. Okay. Now, as I had success before, I had success on level 3 on that little heater, so I'm going to do the same thing, no use trying to reinvent the wheel if you've already got one. So here we go. Lock it down, she's all clean. Clean as a vessel. After this batch, I'm going to do as suggested by Still in the Clear, is do a vinegar run. I've heard other people mention it, just to flush it out, turn it back into a virgin. So yeah. Okay, on 3, lash it down, because like I did have those problems yesterday, where I had to sit a pretty hefty concrete paver on top to lash it down. Now, that's possibly because of the solids in there, and it was probably just too hot. I'm not too sure, but get that bugger there. This little one over here. I'm definitely going to come up with a better scenario as far as that's concerned. So that's now on 3 and ready to go. that was what I picked up out of the leftover in the still. Now there's probably a lot of potential in there, but it's got burnt bits in there now, so I've ruined that. Maybe I could filter all the solids out of it and just get the liquid out of it. I'm not too sure. You know, I'll stow it for a day or two and contemplate that. I've got the leftover corn. I added oats to it, couple of kilos of sugar and a good pinch of yeast, and my little bubbler here, and that was yesterday morning, and this thing is just percolating away. It's going really well. Happy with that. I do have a what I call a Sweetwater wash down the bottom, and that was a leftover from rum, some what have you, and that one's still percolating away, just a little bit, just a bubble, you know, every now and then. But it seems to be churning away. But I'm really looking forward to see how this other bourbon turns out. You know, a milder version, as that was, I don't know, presume stronger than that one. So anyway, I will. I'll come back to you a little later on and see how we go. See if we get some nice liquid gold out of this one. And cheers. Be back soon. Well, seems to be working okay. We've got the 4 shots coming off as we speak. While I was waiting for that to happen, I quickly jumped in the shower and hosed myself down. Started to smell like some of my product, as it were. Anyway, a bit more refreshing now. But muggy is all freak. It really is. It's humidity outside is like 100 and whatever. You could almost just drink the air. Anyway, so yeah, I picked up. We got our first centimetre or so in the jar. So about 2 more centimetres, and I'll call it a day on that one. But like I said, chilling away here at 3 on the Richter scale, and just a shy over 80 degrees Celsius. So I think that's basically the thermometer on the Chinese still. But anyway, the pot's sitting really well on the heater today. So I think that basically what caused the problem yesterday was the solids sitting in the bottom and cooling in the centre, and yeah, too much heat in one spot maybe. I don't know, but I'll do a little bit of research and find out. But I just thought I'd throw this at you, just as you've probably noticed that my videos are a little bit different. I'm not really into the science and what have you of distilling. I'm more a moonshiner, and I like the hard liquor. I'm not a big drinker per se, but I do like to have a few shots from time to time, and enjoy it. So you know, it'll take me quite some time to get through, but I like processing a few different flavours and what have you, and seeing if I can get some success out of it. Some of them are being a little bit nasty, something that you'd you know, probably want to use as you know, insect killer or weed killer, whatever. But I'm still here. Like my videos, don't like my videos. I'm not in it for the money, I'm in it for the fun. Anyway, I'll be back shortly. I'm just going to chuck these 4 shots into the window cleaner for the car, and we'll keep stilling. Be back shortly. Can't wait. I've got to do it. I've got to do it. I don't know how much is in there, but I'm dying to find out what it's done. Oh, look at that. I said 300. I roughly thought it was about 300, and that's a cube over 300. With a little bit of sampler. Okay, let's try the alcometer. I don't like that word. It makes you feel like that you're an alco. I'm not an alco. I just appreciate something that's got a bit of in there. I'll pull up my stool. And we are sitting on 80 again. How's that? I mean, seriously, folks. Right smack, the meniscus is right on that 80. Right on that 80. I could pull the camera up to it, but like I said, this plastic's gives me an idea. But yeah, I think for a New Year's gift, I'm going to knock my bank account about a little and get myself a nice glass one. Oh, excuse me. Ooh, it's got a bit of a burn to it. It's repeating on me. And I'm going to go up and see the chap at Beanley and get an idea what I'm up for a nicer still. Even if I've got to rebuild this section here, that section in there, I can't really do much with the cooling system and the condenser, because everything's balanced. I don't want to really, like I said, you don't want to reinvent the wheel if you've already got one. That's working really well. I'm impressed with that. The still, I can take that shelf out, knock it out, and of course put a much nicer, bigger unit in there. The only thing is that I don't really want to do is I don't want to really increase the volume of what I do. Like some of these guys are knocking up 100 litres. They've got to have a separate room in their house or their garage just to like a I don't know what they call it, a vault with all their liquor in there. I've got a couple of bottles. I've got some nice mead that I've made up, and that's going to sit around for as long. It's been there from day 6 months. Day one, 6 months. I'll leave it there for another year, 2 years. I had 6 bottles. I was drinking 4. They weren't too bad. Made them from apple and honey and what have you. And this bourbon, my New Year's rum, I'm definitely going to get a couple of bottles out of this. This will come up really well. So I'll consume one. Yeah, chef's choice, and the other 2, whoosh, in the vault on the shelf, tucked away. And yeah, I'll let that I'll let that go, and I'll hang on to that till New Year's Day next year, and we'll have a little taste test on that one. Why not? Like I said, we're in it for the fun, not the glory. Whoops. Had to do it. Had to do it. Well, I'm back. So, 300 mils, 80% ABV, 300 mils, 78 ABV, 300 mils at 75, at 400 mils at 63, and probably another 200 mils of it's got very weak, definitely tails. So these 4 jars are definitely going to. So we've got 1200, we've got 1300 mils, 1.3 litres of really nice drop. So I'll combine that, get the ABV on that, and then I'll reduce that down to 40, and stick a couple of staves in there, and let it ferment for a couple of days, just with a bit of colour in it, and then we'll come back for another little taste test. So I've shut the system down, cooling down now. Just let the water run a little bit, just to help that cool down a little. That is sitting on 31 degrees Celsius at the moment. I think the outside temperature is 26. That's not too bad, because it's overcast and drizzling. So even though the humidity is really high, the heat's come down a little bit. So hopefully we'll get a bit of breeze through this evening, and yeah, knock that on the head. So anyway, I hope everybody enjoyed it. I'll get 1 or 2 views here and there. I've had a couple of, got 20 odd views on a couple of the videos, and not too many, nobody's liking or disliking at the moment, just views. So, if you don't want to leave a like or a dislike, at least just leave a review, and just, are you interested in the videos? If not, I'm not for you. If you are, well, I'm just going to keep chugging along. I'm doing it for the fun of it, like I said. So I'm not in it for the fame or glory. I'm in it for the fun. So once again, everybody, have a great day. Have a great 2025, and hope everybody is safe and well. Stay frosty. Cheers.